let's get back to it. One second. Okay, got the all clear, we're good. Got this Ghost Warheads green apple. This shit is bussin'. Okay, so we just talked to her. She had a whole lot of info. I remember that. We basically have a whole lot more to go through. Whole lot more potential leads. But I kind of want to make my way around. So I've already read all these, so I'm just going to go through and get the things, or the exclamation points. But I kind of just want to make my way around and talk to more people, because I feel like I haven't really talked to people. Like, I'm kind of just going around doing stuff, getting clues, but like not necessarily actually communicating to some of the suspects. So I think that's going to be what the main goal of tonight. Well, I mean, obviously I'm going to play a lot more than that because I just have a bunch of time right now. But yeah. Oh, we need to install Visions at Cosmos. That's huge. The fact that we have that now is actually huge. Because Cosmos is one that I've seen in a lot of places that we need. But alright. So let's... Okay, we don't need to save or quick travel. Oop. I also noticed there's an achievement for talking to every Shinji. And Shinji's like everywhere, so now that even gives us more of an incentive to talk to him and make him a priority. So, I'm definitely going to be doing more of that now. Grubby skimming runes obtained. An old superstition says that skimming rune stones into the sea is a way to ease the consequences of your actions. Maybe I should just read slower. Oh, there, literally speak of the devil. There's Shinji. But now we need to make him more of a priority, because speaking to him is actually tied to an achievement. This is a work of art. The integrity of the syndicate is the canvas. A knife is the brush. Is it modern art? Abstract? Formal? Who could say? I always hated art. Anyway, gotta run. I feel like everything he says, but very rarely does it have anything to do with anything at all. But he's tied to an achievement now. I'm trying to keep my voice down too because our bedroom is right next to the office, which in the perfect world that would not be an issue, but it definitely is. So I'm just trying to keep the voice down so that way Alyssa can sleep. So if you hear me trying to be quiet or quieter, that's why. But I'm still trying to bring like my same streaming energy. Oh, I've been to this machine. Okay, get that. Get it off. Oh no. Okay, there we go. That was a bug. What is this? Oh. These bars on the prison bridge have been destroyed. I presume this is how Henry got out. The desolation cell is connected to the mainland by this bridge. There's some residue. I'll run it through Starlight. Residue sample: 68%, 68.7% thermite, 29% barium nitrate, 2% sulfur, 0.3% polybutadiene acrylonitrile. No traces of unknown chemicals found. Starlight says this is thermite. It doesn't seem to be demonic in any nature. Someone may have melted through these bars. Okay, so now we know the person who broke this bar doesn't have to be a demon. That can rule Henry out, which is kind of what this whole game is leading to us to think. Imagine this whole game just makes Henry the killer. What do you want, freak? What's your deal? Security. After last night, I'm here to man the bridge controls. Why? There are only these are the only controls. The Grand Marshal is guarding the killer. If he escapes again, which he won't, I'm here to raise the bridge. Good, just in time. Glad Paradise is safe now. Am I gonna get things? Oh, this is just goat. Oh, I need the horn first. That, then that. That goat's easy. Okay, got it. What's that gonna give us? Oh. Okay. Nice. That seems big. This door leads to the barracks. It's a secure tunnel to the desolation cell where Henry is incarcerated. It is coded only to Akiko's blood vial. Wait, but I can get in there too now, right? Thought I could... Oh, maybe not. Thought I could get in there too now. Alright, let's go this way. What is this way? Nothing. Literally nothing. Well, let's go this way anyway. Oh, everything's getting a red hue. Love that. Thank God for the fast travel. Oh, yeah, we're kind of poor now after talking to that one person where we had to buy a bunch of their info. Bridge should know where Starlight's can obtain. The bridge appears when the planets align. Those who walk across the bridge travel to a new reality, trapped there when the bridge disappears. Okay. Now what secrets do we have here? I bet I just wasn't close enough earlier. Literally nothing. That's not a good sign. Don't know what that means for us. Who the heck is that? Wait, these are people. Nice. Oh wait, is that... Oh, it's Henry and Akiko, I think. Huge. Well, let's talk to these people. What'd you say? Calling you something unspeakable in my native language. Okay, thanks. Born in Mihai Dei, Romania in AD 991 under the sign of New Night. The Grand Marshal recruits, trains, and leads her marshals in any military activity the Syndicate performs. Akiko was born an orphan in Mihai Dei, Romania during the reign of the gods. She was drafted into the army of New Night as Damned Harmony's forces pushed across Eastern Europe. At age 13, she was leading guerrilla operations after excelling at hand-to-hand and weapons-based combat. When the Great Betrayal happened, she fled to join the Syndicate. New Night had given her a home and a purpose. She had no intention of forsaking her god. I'll brief you on the murderer. suspected murderer. We haven't been to trial yet. Everyone gets a fair shake. Stop saying things that make me think you're sneezing. Okay. Henry, the Vision has been incarcerated for a decade. Before his incarceration, he was arrested multiple times for arson, robbery, assault, and attempted celestial rituals. Okay, I mean, he's not a great guy. He has been under watch by his school and served a short jail time for attempting to communicate with the gods in a failed ritual. Okay, great. 1 year later, he succeeded in communicating with the gods. Demons poured in through the psychic pathways he opened. Henry was possessed by a demon and killed his mother in their apartment. We arrested him, but he had already tainted the island. We sealed off the area around his apartment. The concrete sarcophagus over the dead zone. Henry resisted arrest and murdered our chief exorcist, Grace Bloodlines. He's been kept here in the desolation cell full of inhibitors ever since. So how did he escape? I removed him from his cell and took him to the ritual stone. The blood pools in the recesses of the stone and stops the tainted liquid from touching the island. That Labigui... Is she just ignoring me? Stop. The Labigui... What the fuck is that? Took his chance when I opened the cell. He pushed me aside and then he was gone. This was at 23:52.
Got it.
You appear uninjured. This is Masahiro Heavy Industries Bleeding Edge Shikigawa power armor.
Don't test me.
The armor wasn't enough to stop a citizen? When you faced a demon in battle, you get to combat, freak. Okay, but then that leads back to the last question. If it wasn't powerful to stop him, then he could have injured you. Could have. How did Henry get a murder weapon? He took my combat knife. When he escaped, in the struggle, he grabbed my knife. Did he attack you? No, he took it and ran. Where did you find him?
I'm a soldier.
Outside the council building at 03. He was passed out. The demon did its work and left him broken. He had the knife with him. I attempted to secure the crime scene but was unable to. We are not able to traverse the second holy seal. Excuse me. Whatever that says, and wrap this up so we can execute him and go to the next island. Love dies. Our orders are to investigate before we execute him. Don't drag this out. Do your work and let me do mine. Here's my report about last night. And a report on the Labigui's history. Dr. Doomjazz left his medical report with me as well. Take it. Doomjazz examined Henry. When we found him, we called the doctor. It's standard practice to get him examined. Speak to Doomjazz if you want to know more. Okay. This is Dr. Doomjazz's medical report for Henry. Doomjazz examined him last night after his arrest. Syndicate Health Assessment Document, Citizen Version. Examination instructions state that citizens should be examined but not administer medication or care beyond what is necessary. Patient's body is strong but fatigued, shows clear signs of possession, scarring, burns, and arcane sigils. Blood work shows no sign of abnormalities or intoxication. Patient had visible blood around the mouth. Tests show his blood matches several victims of the council's murder.
Got it.
Further samples confirm that the blood was ingested via the mouth and within the stomach of the patient, likely ingested during the attack. Patient appears free from mental illness but is suffering from amnesia, a common side effect of demonic possession. Patient has no memory of the decade since his possession. Patient doesn't remember anything about the events of tonight. Collapse most likely due to extreme exhaustion from overexertion. During this patient's possession 10 years ago, arcane sigils were seared into his flesh by the possessing demon. These symbols were found drawn in blood at the crime scene. Since no exorcism was performed 10 years ago, Henry has been tortured by the demon contained within him. During prior examinations, the patient has complained about the white-hot rage inside of him. The patient's body had the correct dosage of demonic inhibitors. My final assessment is that the demon within the patient managed to overcome the inhibitors at a crucial moment. Patient escaped under the will of the demon with no memory of it having happened.
Got it.
Well, everything checks out. Okay, but if he... How come the demon has never been able to escape so far and then escapes perfectly right now? I don't... That doesn't make sense to me. You're going to die. Humor me. Having fun playing detective? Having fun playing soldier? I'll cut you from your head to crotch, Nino.
Sure.
That's... It's definitely a slur. I'm not even gonna say it. I don't want to get cancelled. Violence doesn't solve anything, Akiko. It would in this case. Hurry up and get this investigation done. I'm waiting for you to tell me what I already know.
Don't
I'm
test
not
me.
letting you get your gun off until I know for sure. Are you stupid? Get your peso rica in gear and go tell Judge and that Henry's guilty. You're wasting time. Time is different here. We have endless amounts of it.
I was born
An
to
investigator needs to
investigate.
soak in the facts, breathe in the evidence, savor the test. I don't care.
This has been
Thanks,
delightful.
Akiko. This has been delightful. Oh, another person I don't like. That's awesome. How much we got? Oh my god. A lot. Alright, let's doubt
Paradise
Henry. Do you really
feels
believe Henry did this?
wrong.
Every bit of security breached by a citizen. He isn't a normal citizen. He's possessed by a demon. Of course I believe he did it. He broke free when I was there and we found him outside of the council
What the
building.
hell?
You don't have any doubts? Stupid. Can you think of anyone that has motive for the crime? Investigator. In the cell did it. Don't waste my time.
The
Can't think of
investigator
anyone
did
else
it.
who has motive for killing the council and threatening the entire structure of the syndicate.
I
What do you
have
think?
a bad feeling about
Is
this.
that a... Goodbye, Nenorochito. Ooh, we got a bit here. Question. Have you got a motive, Akiko? I don't have a motive, Nenorochito. I'm a soldier. Soldiers have honor and life to serve. And live to serve. The spirit in Fatamia. I'll assume that's a no then. Does your relationship with Captain Voth have anything to do with this? Nenorochito.
Sure.
An illicit relationship that got found out would be punishable. I'll kill you.
Don't test
Careful.
me. Crime is repulsive.
You've been asking for the marshals to be inducted, haven't you? It's a reasonable request. We guard these islands. But you've been denied. What if there were was an accident that prompted the council to reconsider? The crime to end all crimes on the eve of the perfect 25, for example? I admire you, Nenrotito. You believe so fully in all sorts of little stories and fantasies. It must be nice being so credulous, undaunted by the
I have a
world.
bad feeling about this.
Is that a denial then? Of course. You were found out. You were going to be punished next island for your relationship with your marshals. That gives you a clear motive. Kill the council to protect yourself. Este plain de rahat!
The investigator
Which
is
means, you're so full of shit. You don't know anything. I live by the rules. I am a woman of honor. We'll see about that. Tell me about your fuck. It's doing our voice. Tell me about your movements last night. I need your alibi. Have you read my report? Were you listening to what I told you? Esteo
I
gluma?
need to investigate this.
It doesn't include what you did between Henry escaping and being found. I called witness when it happened.
Why?
Why? Adonarate. He oversees the end of the island. He needed to know. Then I ordered my marshals to secure other syndicate members. What about the council? My best marshals were guarding him. They reported in all clear. But then they were killed. Is this a joke to you, Nenrochito? Do you want to die by my hand?
Sure.
What did you do next? I went back to the barracks to organize and search for Henry. I found where he had torn the prison bridge bars apart to escape. Labizio could have been anywhere. The Holy Seal Marshal stopped responding. That's when we found Henry outside of the council building.
Time.
What time was this? Oh, 03. That's precise. Being precise is my job.
Sure.
Can anyone corroborate this? The word of the Grand Marshal isn't good enough for you, Nenrochito?
The truth remains.
Investigator can't go off your word. Muista. Witness will confirm the phone call. My marshals will confirm the rest. Thank you for your cooperation.
Crime cannot.
Can I see your phone records? Este pros, my records are classified. You're refusing to give evidence.
Got it.
Classified Nenrochito, I get it. So she's refusing to give up evidence. Can I just say that KHX is dead? We found the body. She's not missing anymore. No, he's been missing for several days. Have you searched for him? What do you think? My marshals conducted a brief search, but we are stretched thin at the end of the island. There are several thousand citizens that need rounding up and taking to the slaughter ritual. Do you have any suspicions about what happened to him? No. If he wants to disappear, then let him.
Investigator is here.
Even though a mass murder happened last night, he didn't do it. Henry did. Of course. Does the doc have a motive for killing the council? I don't have anything to say about the doctor. I found a photo of you in his boat. I have nothing to say, Nenrosito. You two have a history? I said I have nothing to say, Nenrosito. Doom Jazz, last night. Did you see the doctor last night? I told you he came to examine Henry after we found the Labichui. That was after the murder. Did you see him before? No, I was busy. Did you know about the back door in Doom Jazz's clinic? That Pula? He brought the power grid down a few years ago. When it came back online, that computer blew out. He was ordered to get the door fixed, but he never did. How did he bring down the power? The reality folding drive kicks out an unfathomable amount of power, but the grid is fragile. Fine balance is maintained. The doctor tapped into the HQ's grid for some tests he was doing that needed extra juice. There are official channels to go through to get extra power, but he doesn't care. When he gets excited about something, the syndicate moves too slow for him. When he fired up his equipment, the HQ's grid went down. When it came back up, a number of systems blew out. It caused chaos. Why wasn't he forced to get the computer fixed? He has a lot of visitors and likes the secrecy. That Pula wasn't in any rush. He smooth-talked his way out of it. Did you see Yuri last night? You're making me mad, Nenrosito. I know. I know. You've made that clear. I don't care. My job is to investigate. You're making me mad. Have you ever thought of that? You're making me upset. What can you tell me about the guards of the First Holy Seal? Soldiers of honor. My two most trusted soldiers. How did Henry get the jump on two highly ranked marshals? It's easy to judge and mock when you haven't lived through hell, Nenrosito. A demon is a vile foe, unpredictable, frenzied, blood-crazed. My marshals will have fought valiantly, but an unknown foe overcame them. What? I'm saying this. Don't get pussy with me, Akiko. I'm not the one who let a killer out. You didn't say alleged. You accept the Labijui did it. That's not what I meant. Why haven't the bodies of the marshal been cleared away? Judge ordered me to leave them for you to investigate. I protested. They deserve better than to be poked at by someone playing detective. Can I see your sword? There better be a stunning reason why you're asking, then, Rosito. I'm checking a lead about the weapon used to murder the marshals. Do not disgrace their memory by chasing wild theories. Akiko. Here. The sword has seen some use. The blade is nicked. Oh, the blade is nicked.
Thank you.
Oh, that's kind of big news. The blade is nicked. You think the knife used to kill the first Holy Seal Marshals was the one taken by Henry? It's like I'm talking to myself sometimes. Of course I do. Can you describe it? It's a smooth bladed combat knife. That doesn't line up. That does not line up. So it literally wasn't him. Tell me about you and Voth. Captain Voth. My god, don't you dare speak about my marshals without proper
Is
rank.
this a fact?
You were in a relationship with him. Relationships between myself and the marshals is expressly forbidden. Doesn't mean it didn't happen. Watch yourself, Nenrosito. A lot of murder has happened on this island. Would anyone notice some Pizda investigator going missing? Is that a threat? Whoa! I took a blood sample from the dead marshals. They don't match marshal records. What Rahat is this now?
Don't like
I don't think
this.
those dead bodies are marshals. That is total Rahat, investigator.
Don't test me.
Starlight ran the samples. Are you saying... I'm saying Starlight got it wrong. Your little pocket calculator's wrong. Starlight connects to the central syndicate. Right, it's wrong. I don't think it is. I think something's going on here. Why didn't you let Doom Jazz examine the dead bodies of the martial guards? There was no need. They had been carved up by the monster who, as I keep saying, is in custody. Surely even the investigation freak can see it's an open and shut case. If it was, I wouldn't be here. Fuck, we're laying into her right now. How did Henry manage to escape? Thought I gave you my report. I must have been dreaming or hallucinating. Can't get it. Why did I ask that? How did the bars of the bridge get broken? Henry broke through them. How? How did a citizen break through the bars? The strength of a demon. Use your head.
Sure.
Starlight's analysis of the residue on the bars says it was explosives. Your little machine is trying to analyze something demonic and doing the best it can. Well, I don't think that's wrong. How did Henry escape if he was sedated? The Levichu played us. The inhibitors needed to be stronger. The report says that they were the correct dosage. What if the demon tricked us, though? If the demon could slow Henry's body down, the dosage of inhibitors needed would be slower. The demon maintains this act, and then when the time comes, he drops the pretense and makes his move. Is that likely? As likely as anything, Nenorochito. Not that it matters, it is what happened. Why were you on your own when Henry escaped? It was just one Pula prisoner that was supposed to be sedated. Why not take a squad of marshals just to be sure? I'll admit hubris. My marshals do not come to the next island with us. They engaged in their final prayers. I wanted them to have one last moment of happiness before being wiped out. Soldiers aren't supposed to show happiness when duty has to be done. Did you see the architect last night? You should ask her. I'm not your babysitter. Did you see Crimson last night? I don't know if you realize this, Nenorochito, but I had my hands full last night. I don't know where Crimson was. Go ask her. Did you see Lydia and Sam last night? Had my hands full. And keeping tabs on the happy couple. Why'd you say happy couple? What do you know about the second Holy Seal? I know that you in the cell got through it and killed the council. I also know you're wasting time and not executing him. What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago?
Do you want to die?
You want? I told you about his possession. Why wasn't he executed when he was arrested? He posed a threat to the island. Are you stupid? The demon wouldn't die with him. The demon would escape into the island. So why execute him at the end of the island? Why not let him blink out of existence with the old island? That's the way it is, Nenorochito. Criminals get theirs. He's a victim. He didn't want the demon to possess him. What do you know? You sure he didn't invite the demon in? You got deceived by a god. Don't forget that, Inervisi. Stop calling me names. I hate you. You're such a bitch. Shut up. That was so fake of you. What is this?
The investigator is here.
This is where Henry started from, according to Akiko. She claims he broke free at 23:52 and was found at 03. Starlight can crunch the numbers.
What the hell?
Distance and times don't match up. He couldn't have broken free, made it to the penthouse, breached all 4 holy seals, killed the council, and have gotten back to the penthouse entrance to be found in the time Akiko claims. Huh. I mean, we knew it wasn't going to be him. That we wouldn't be investigating if it was him. It would just be an open shut case. Okay. Who the fuck are you? Prime suspect. Citizen born to Rena Division 27 years ago. Father unknown. Arrested multiple times by the marshals for assault, robbery, arson, and torture. Imprisoned in the desolation cell after killing his mother during his possession 10 years ago. Intellectual and creative, but finds it difficult to apply himself. He struggled through the schoolwork until he became aware of demonology and suddenly developed an interest in occult mathematics. I said, who the fuck are you?
Ooh.
Investigator. I want to ask you some questions about last night. Okay, let's have a chat. And talk. A nice sit down.
Sure.
Let's talk with your history. You're a citizen born on this island 27 years ago. No one knows who your father is. It's weird, isn't it, investigator? You syndicate fucks control the whole island, but you don't know who fucked my mom. No DNA check, no nothing.
Like this.
You've been in and out of the Marshall Detention Center more times than anyone else.
Facts and the truth
Fighting,
are
robbery,
not the
arson,
same.
torture, and then finally you got locked up when you were possessed by a demon and killed your mother.
Don't like this.
You broke the law and started communicating with the gods.
cannot hide.
An act forbidden because the psychic pathways opened allowed demons, other alien races, to enter our reality and corrupt the island. I grew up without a dad on a synthetic island in a different reality, forced to worship gods that want to rule the world. I needed something to do. And some fuck started giving me books on demonology, said I was gifted astral communicator or some shit.
Sure.
You don't know who it was? You fucking deaf? Sounds like I need to look into this. Sounds like I need to look into this.
Test me.
I'm gonna need a drink after this. I'm going to...
Paradise
Stop
feels
it.
right. Got it.
You couldn't handle communicating with cosmic beings, and a demon possessed you. Cosmic radiation poured out of you, and now we have the dead zone. A demon possessed you, and you killed your mother and Grace Bloodlines, our chief exorcist. Whatever you fucking say. I understand this is hard. You're the victim of possession. Fuck do you understand? I don't even know you. What do you know about demons?
Don't like this.
Used to be the head of the Paradise Psycho Unit. My investigations touched on gods and demons. Used to be. I let a god get into my head. He almost wiped the islands out. I was exiled. Poetic. 2 lawbreakers. What could go wrong? We going to fucking get down to some actual questioning or what?
The investigator is
Before
here.
that, tell me about the demon inside of you. I've had 10 years of this fucking thing writhing around inside of me. Glass shards in my bones, blood boiling, flesh on fire. It's been a real fucking party. How does the demon make you act? My body used to be real pretty. Now look at me. I'm a gray husk covered in this demonic shit. These sigils constantly cook my flesh. 10 years of the stench of my own flesh being seared. I'd say it's a pretty negative impact on my outlook and behavior. You got any fucking questions or what? I'm asking them, I think.
The
Let's talk, Henry. I need to know more about you. Tell me about your childhood. You know, the usual enslaved, forced to worship gods nightmare. Forced to worship nightmare gods. That kind of thing. How do you people sleep at night? You abduct us from the real world and use us as cattle. This whole thing is messed up. What?
Ooh, the
24 islands and we're no
investigator is
closer to our goal. All we've done is churn through citizens and lose each other to murder and demonic invasions. So why are you here? The cycle will continue one way or another. I'm trying to make it the best I can. Whatever. Okay. Suspicions. What's your motive for killing the council? Is that a joke, investigator? You syndicate fucks drag us citizens from the real world onto your shithole island and treat us like cattle. We worship your gods while you leech our psychic energy. I hate you. I hate the syndicate. I hate your council. That's my motive. I don't know about anyone else, especially all you syndicate fucks. He's actually honest about his motive, which is more than I can say about literally anyone else. What about the demon inside of you?
The demon wants to see this island scorched into nothing.
That's not what this says. I can feel it on the edge of my consciousness all the time. Shadows on the periphery of my vision. Did it make you kill? This demon is pure rage. White hot scalding rage has burned my mind for a decade. The demon wants to see this island scorched into nothing. I'd do anything to placate him. Did you kill the council and the martial guards? Don't remember. I've been told I killed them. Maybe I did. My memory's fleeting, like mirages in the desert that disappear when I get close. Do you remember anything about the night? New Night? New Night.
That's weird.
New Night, the warrior goddess? My mind is like a desert covered in a fog. I can only see things coming out of the fog, and sometimes I can walk towards them and latch on. My memory about last night is different. One sec. There's nothing there. No fog in the desert, just an expanse. Except I can see New Night.
The investigator is here.
Did someone say New Night to you last night? No, I don't know. Maybe. I think I saw the goddess. You saw a goddess. Was this before or after you were found by the marshals? I don't fucking know, investigator. Why don't you go find out instead of making me do your job? This island has lots of statues to the gods. I need to find the statue of New Night. She's the goddess of warriors. The barracks may be a good place to start. Did you see Yuri last night? Who the fuck is that? God, my voice. It's breaking. I am pretty sick, so just understand. Jeez. Did you kill the martial guards outside the council building? Yes. No. If you say so. No memory? Are you beginning to get the hint? Henry, did you go through the second holy seal? The what?
Got it.
Did you go to the plateau on barely known planet in space to get to the council last night? On barely known planet. Is that the name of the planet? That's weird. Can you even hear yourself? What the fuck does any of that mean? No memory? You're beginning to get it. I mean, I think all of this asking him is basically nothing. Tell me about how you ended up like this. What's to tell? A bored kid finds his calling, gets punished for it. That calling being illegally communicating with the gods and causing a demonic invasion? We all need a hobby, and now I'm here. You've got a locked safe in your apartment. Can I get into it? Get fucked, investigator. Tell me how you escaped. You fucking tell me, investigator. Can't remember. Can you remember anything before you escaped? Agitation, screams inside of me. They woke me up for the first time in years.
Nanny the hell?
Screams? Nani the hell? What? Okay. There was a burst of them. My whole body felt like it was on fire. I wanted to burst out of this world. Any idea what caused this? It's your fucking job to find out. Okay, you could at least try to help me. What do you know about KHX's disappearance? Who the fuck is that? Yeah, figured. Of course I saw her. She was supposed to execute me, right? I don't remember a fucking thing that was supposed to happen. Right. But that's what was supposed to happen, right? Did you see the architect last night? Who? Did you see Crimson last night? Who the fuck is that? Did you see the doctor last night? How should I know? Did you see Lydia and Sam last night? Who the fuck are they?
Right?
Okay. Yeah, that's everything. Alright. So now can I hang out with her again?
Grand Marshal Agaku 14.
Okay. Okay, goodbye guys. I would say it's been fun, but both of you are assholes. I would love to accuse one of you of murder, actually. I think that I would like that very much so. I don't even know where I'm trying to go. Like, I look at this map and I have no idea where I'm going. This is the Desolation Cell. Paradise Gates, can I go there? Okay, I just kind of want to go back to the island. I just don't want to walk that whole way. Oh, I can hang out with you again, I'm sure.
Let's go for a drive,
Your jacket doesn't smell too bad. Well, ain't you a charmer, LD? Ever thought about replacing it? You're out of your mind. You never replace a battle jacket. It becomes part of your life, part of you. It's been millennia. And it'll be millennia more. What are you painting at the moment? Abstract stuff. This island has existed for centuries. What does it mean to me? That sort of thing. I'd like to see them. Maybe learn something more about you. I'll paint something that represents you, LD. What represents me? Thinking about it. Must be a hard island to paint. Why? There's a lot of history here. I have to focus, block that out, concentrate on how the island makes me feel in the moment. The beach okay again, LD? Perfect.
Come on, LD. The island feels bad.
Sure.
Nothing is probably something. K-Man is missing, right? K-Man? Sorry, KHX. Yeah, he is.
Come on,
This
LD.
probably has nothing to do with it, but I liked hanging out with K-Man, so I want to tell you. The other day, Yuri started freaking out in HQ. Totally went off at one of the assistants. How does this relate to KHX? He was looking for his ring. It's a nicer ring that he commissioned from KHX.
Sure.
This ring by any chance?
Right on,
That's the one, LD. Big blue sapphire looks good, right? Yeah, it catches the light. Looks like the ocean. Where'd you find it? Sorry, Lydia. Investigator secret. Why was he yelling at the assistant? Yuri was lashing out. He'd lost the ring and was going to berserk about it.
Complicated.
Do you think this is relevant? I want to help K-Man, you know? I think it is. Thanks, Lydia. Okay, so now we need to go back through and do some questioning.
Is this a fact?
Sorry to ask this, Lydia, but I need you to tell me about the last job you did. You mean moving us to the next island? No, the regime change in Europe before the Syndicate.
Prove it.
Who the hell told you about that? Wait, it was acid, wasn't it?
Feels bad.
What does it have to do with the council murder?
Don't test me.
The murder has all the hallmarks of a regime change. Oh, give me a break, LD. Me and Sammy were assassins. We did assassin shit. It was the last job we had to do to buy our freedom. That was millennia ago, a different epic. Had nothing to do with last night. Had to ask. No, you didn't. Oof. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night?
I'm messing
Sorry,
with
LD.
you.
Didn't see Akiko-chan. Have you asked her about it? I've never heard her referred to as Akiko-chan. That's weird. Have you asked her about it? Did you see Crimson last night? Have you asked her yourself, LD? I didn't see her last night. Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's movements last night? For real, LD? You need to speak to Akiko. Okay, I'm just checking. Don't get mad at me. I'm an investigator. I do a good job. I make Job good. I do good. I'm good. I please believe that. Okay, let's go to wherever there's a good amount of stuff. I'll just go down here for a minute. I love how the game taught us right off the bat there's no fall damage. It was sick. Island sequence 22, memento obtained. 22nd island sequence, the vampire murders begin. We will be haunted by this vile monster in our ranks. Bam. So I think there's one more ghost we need to find. I don't know what their deal is, but we have just one more. And that means another achievement. There might be more than one, but I'm pretty sure I only saw one more ghost-related achievement. Carving detailed the god Endless Moon, the goat woman, settled in France and defended the country from dire Rose, imprisoned in the underground palace in France during the Great Betrayal. Good, need more of these. I'll take a dead nebula. Oh. Damn. Wait, do I have fast travel at this one? I just need to make sure, because there is an achievement tied. Okay, yeah, I have. Wait, did it say online? I don't know. Hold on. Okay, yeah, so I think I do have this fast travel. I don't want to open it up because it takes forever to close. If I need to come back, I need to come back. I've probably gotten this one too. Yeah, looks like it. Alright, let's see if we can get through this nightmare computer now. Because we have 3 upgrades. I think so. Would that be under Worshiper? Or it'd probably be Cosmos. Then there is a star. And then goat. We go. There we go.
Relic obtained.
12th island sequence, centuries of visions. Every clock remained at 0, and we all saw great stone citadels on a forgotten planet. Oh, what the heck is this place? Sorry, I missed a little bit. A carving that details the god Cosmic Deceit. Many armed iguana buried under the shifting sands of the bizarre purple desert hidden in Egypt. A nasty and selfish god, he died after his plan to seduce Romeo's silence was foiled by the Syndicate. Okay. A diary from a worker in the power station. They're complaining about the abnormal time distortions from being near the reality folding drive. Lost time, days that go on for months, and unexpected age regression are all common side effects. Ugh. Those are real ass people.
Crystal obtained.
What's up, Shinji? What makes a good killer? I mean, someone that's good at killing or someone that doesn't get caught? The first one.
Got it.
Coldness. Passion leads to mistakes. If someone survives being killed, you've messed
I have
up.
a bad feeling
If you can
about
kill
this.
like it's the most routine thing in the world, you make a good killer. What about not getting caught?
Oh,
Either need to disappear or make it seem too ridiculous that you could have been involved. You think there's someone like that on this
I'm
island?
glad to be back.
If there wasn't, I wouldn't be here. Good point. Another Shinji down. Yeah, baby.
Nightmare computer.
Okay, we want that. Definitely want. We want this and. No, we want this. Okay. Want that. We want this. And we want this. Oh, and the horn.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
There we go. Ah, Dave. Okay, so this brings us back to here. I do believe there is a couple of things we can do here. Not this, I guess. Can we not go in here? Kinda thought there was a computer we could use here. Maybe not. I don't remember what's down here. I could have just jumped off, actually. Oh, I do remember. Shortcut. There's a way you can jump into the water here and glitch into that area. No, you don't have to walk all the way around.
Respawning.
Yep, perfect. That is an easy skip. It's not a skip. I mean, you can easily get around the other way. It's just faster this way. Now I can finally look at Yuri's phone. If I can crack the code, then I'll be able to use the tower to verify any cell phone data I can find. About time, god dang it. So we need skull, and then horn. We need start, bottom, start, top, start, left top. And back to the goat. You go. This guy, this guy, this guy, this guy.
Nightmare computer
There we go.
unlocked.
That's got it.
Ooh, the
It's usually an interface at the top of the towers where I can verify cell phone data I found. Okay. This tower can help me scan phone records.
The investigator is here.
I've got the records. Looks like all the calls made to or by Yuri happened at the celebratory gardens. All the calls from last night are from Yuri to Lydia, all about the same length. These are him directing her to different syndicate members for pickup. Please review the data between 2350 and 0.
That's strange.
There's a gap. The phone went dark for 10 minutes. Why? Unknown. This matches up with what Lydia told me. There's a gap in the time where Yuri's phone couldn't be contacted, and no one can account for him. Okay. something we can't account for. Thing is, I don't know where the gardens are, and if the amount of time, being 10 minutes, is enough for him to get through all of the seals and kill all of the people. But this could have been a crime that was committed by more than one person. Which is kind of what I feel like it would be. Right? I feel like more than one person could have been involved in this. But there's no way for me to know. As of yet. We just gotta keep collecting evidence. And we literally have all the time in the world because the time in this plane is infinite and we live forever. Don't yell at me. I'm just gonna take the fast travel. Let's just go right back to the middle of the island, I think. Go somewhere right smack dab in the middle. Marshall Barracks, nah. Mountain Gorge. Values for citizens communicate. Commute to work and to transport goods from the D factory. Oh, I don't have any of the areas there. Let's go here, I guess. Oh, nice. Water, plain water. Stay hydrated. Take a nice big gulp of cold water. Enjoy a few minutes of doing nothing but drinking water once an hour. What is wrong with you people? Just drink water. Valid. Fair enough. Have I used this foot bath?
I'm glad to be back.
No, but I will now. Wait, what achievement is that? Unlock all foot bath upgrades. Okay, nice.
That's strange.
In the air, I could just dash around. Air dash unlocked. Tap the sprint button while in the air to perform an air dash. Silence are weird. Okay.
Crystal obtained.
I'm just opening up doors.
Key item obtained.
Okay. So that's a green quest, or green crest. Didn't I just get something from C2?
Obtained.
Acid's favorite obtained. A premium beer marketed by the arcane idol Crimson Acid. Citrus flavored and light. Perfect to drink in a bar with friends or at home alone. Contemplating all those things you're gonna do. True. Need these, I'm poor. I'm less than 10 right now. Loving memory of Tamago, the best Hamu. Okay. Don't care. Didn't ask.
Crystal obtained.
Time is meaningless on the island, but citizens cling to these old signifiers from their old lives for comfort. I probably would too. to be honest. How many dead bodies have you seen?
I have a bad feeling
Enough to last a
about this.
lifetime. That must mean you've sent. That must be a lot since you're immortal. A lot has happened on these islands. Really wicked shit, I bet. Would love to have seen it. Okay. Thank you, you've added nothing. Fuck you. But now we have all traversal upgrades, so nothing should really be off limits to us. Unless it's like a locked door. Or like something Starlight can't get us into at the moment. But otherwise, if it's just like a hard jump or something, we have all of the abilities to get it. Where am I? I don't know where I went. Oops.
Move crystal with the tide.
I'm just running around grabbing stuff right now. Hey, was that something? Oh, it's just another one of those foot baths. Why do I even have the ability to turn those on? Watch there be an achievement tied to it. Having all of them turned on at once. I've already used that one. Yeah, well, I'm in the area. Oh wait, I've never been in this area before. I thought I was near acid. Tropical flavored drink full of electrolytes. It's used to be called Sunset Beach, but the marketing team wanted to aim it at men. Okay. Nice. Wait. Oh, well, I turned something on. It's all the way over there, though. So, can't tell what it is. Turned on the vibes, I'll tell you what. Sure. Powers sparkle in the a waning sun, a cascade of jewels as far as the eye can see. Okay. Oh. A cute hamster friend. Tamago was the star of a popular 4-panel comic a citizen drew. Oh, we literally just found Tamago's grave over there. How nice. Anything here I'm missing? Yep. Oh. Shinji's down here? Shinji, brother. I heard that time separates passion from conspiracy. Where did you hear that? How should I know? I can barely keep this form together. Who knows where I was drifting? How much time did this crime take? Was it opportunity or a century-old plan? Time's a weird thing on these islands. Severed arm obtained. This was someone's arm. Horrific. I mean, we might need that for a ghost at some point. I don't know. I don't think I've ever gotten something with that before. Alright, let's grab what's under here. Excuse me. Oh, just a blood crystal. Okay. God, there's so many for us to obtain. What the heck? that guy? Just get the guy?
What the hell?
No drink came out.
Don't test me.
Something is wrong with this machine. Hey, baby, want to get wicked? Want to take it to the limit? Absolutely not. You and I can do amazing things, baby. You ever got down in digital? Want to open your ports to my download and open up my .exe? Come on, baby, we can cyber all day and night. Intrusion attempt detected. Engaging all firewalls. Unauthorized intrusion halted. Intruder purged. What's wrong, baby?
Tell the truth.
What the hell are you babbling about? I just want to get out of here and into your fantasies, baby. Intruder identity confirmed. Failed AR shard Devil Nebula. Don't listen to Starlight, baby. I'll do things to you that you never thought was possible. Explanation. 16 years ago, Deep Factory AI Dead Nebula suffered minor corruption on servers 7GI90. Corruption was contained, but the local instance of Dead Nebula split into shards and that developed their own personas. Each persona was isolated in a vending machine and locked down.
Strange.
If it was locked down, how am I able to use it? System shutdowns associated with the end of Paradise Island 24 deactivated isolation controls. We ain't got much time, baby. You think you're in paradise, baby? I'll show you the real paradise. You can cyber in hell, you little punk. I got music we can do it to. Something to set the mood, baby. What? My special track for doing what I do best, baby. Starlight. Reverse intrusion success. Copying. Music file downloaded. Shutting down vending operations. Why are you playing me like this, baby? We can do things that would make Doom Jazz blush. I'd rather die. God dang. This little fucker goes crazy. Endlessness creates fear. Humans desire an end to all things, except summer. We wish we could have an endless summer, dancing all night and for once in our lives be glad to be alive. Before the claws of the weight of knowledge and responsibility pierce our flesh once more. Work construction for one summer? Tell me you want summer to stay around for all eternity. God, no. That'd be fucking awful. A time to cut the air. Oh, wrong voice. Oops. A time for monolithic cities. A time for blood. A time for psychosis.
That's weird.
That was weird. Is there something down here? Guess they added this whole area just for a blood crystal. Weird. Ow. Oh, I see Shinji over there. I see you. Okay, I think I got everything that was in this area, besides a few things. What is this? The gold plate cries out for light. I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying. For light? There's light. What, do you want me to shine down something for? Oh, wait. I'm giving you light with my flashlight. Okay, maybe not. Maybe you want more light than that. That'll have to be something that comes later. Alright, before we continue on, let's go hang out with Lydia again for the achievement. I think we're only on the 3rd relationship increase, but might as well do it again. Do we have anything else? Nah. Let's just hang out.
Let's go for a drive, LD.
How are things with you and Sam? Same as it ever was. It's a good thing, by the way. We're happy together. Glad to hear it. You two were always the perfect couple. Why'd you ask? I should have asked if they were bored. That's a little more interesting. Not many people experience a relationship with the burden of immortality. You have to be thoughtful and considerate. The most important thing is being relaxed. Eternity is a long time. Statistically, you're both going to make your mistakes and hurt each other. That can't be helped. On the other hand, you have forever to patch it up and make it right. What about you? You looking to get back into the dating game? It's hard when the dating pool's so small. Do a doom jazz and get some citizen hookups going on. Fresh crop on the next island. Speaking of which, you could always swing by DJ's yacht again. That was a long time ago. This a fresh start. Just feels weird. Everyone lived a life, but I've been trapped in a moment. Lots to think about. I get you, LD. You'll get there, solve this thing, and start in a new paradise. This has been fun. I'll drop you at the beach. Watch all of the clues end up being to where we are the murderer. We have probably the biggest motive. We've been trapped forever. But I know we probably couldn't have done it unless there's like crazy reveals later on. But you have something you want to tell me, investigator? You're tight, right, LD? I can tell you something, right? Everything is on the record, but I'll use some discretion. Me and Sammy didn't kill the council, but we aren't happy. We want out. The council wouldn't let us leave, though. What do you mean? Me and Sammy are done with this life, these islands, immortality, waking the gods. I want to travel the world, the real world. Sammy wants to make whiskey with an ingredient. With any ingredient, not just what dead Nebula grows. But Montserrat and the council said no. Once you're in the syndicate, you're in the syndicate. I'm telling you because other people know and they'll spread the secret. But killing them wouldn't help us. The next leader wouldn't let us get out either. Still sounds like a motive, Lydia. Alright. Kind of a motive. If you want out, sure. Okay. Yeah, there's so much that we need to find. So much. No! Okay, good. I didn't fall all the way. Almost did. Looks suspicious to me. I'm just kidding. I just don't remember where the hearts were.
Of crystal obtained.
Ooh.
Key item obtained.
I can't get out. Nope.
Of crystal obtained.
Oh no. Can I get more dog treats at the moment? Or nah? No doggy treats in here. That's a true shame. Oh, I literally haven't used this. Nightmare Revival carving obtained. A carving about the god Nightmare Revival, an esoteric secretive god. The floating god head rules over a far-flung alien colony of scholars. Okay. Let me go back in here. Wait, what's under? Okay.
Crystal obtained.
Wait, have I used this? Oh, I haven't even used this. Fruit-flavored soft drink makes you think of caring for your sick mother, and when you went traveling to Egypt with a group of friends. You have done neither of these things. That's strange. Uh-oh. I've been trapped. What? Or have I? Almost. There we go. C4? Just kidding. There's no bombs. Don't worry. It's crystal sparkling water obtained. Sparkling water famed for its crispness and delightful mouthfeel. I hate sparkling water with a passion. I will denounce anyone who drinks sparkling water. Time moves differently on the island. I can't decide if I like it, nor can I. It does things to people. Kind of things. Twists people, distorts their hearts. I think that's happened to me. So do I. Makes people mean. Everyone in this game's mean. Except for Doom Jazz, but that's just because he wants to get in my pants. Made in ex-bourbon casks, has a fruity taste, best savored in an enveloping fog. Do not look at the other people enjoying the fog. That sounds like a creepypasta. Give me more. Oh.
Fine travel unlocked.
Watch beautiful water to catch the vibes. It's the only way. Existing without vibes is no existence at all. Vibing Starlight Skin. Oh, you know I got a chance. Vibing's like my thing. Sorry, I gotta change it to vibing. That's like my thing. That's what I'm known for doing. I'm known for being a viber. Just straight up. Alright. Can I get out? Exit. Okay. I tried to turn the music up and it didn't work.
Obtained.
Sequence love letter obtained. A love letter from a young couple. R says he'll kill the moon with a railgun to prove his love to L. Oh, how romantic. They have railguns. Fuck, I messed it up. No, now I'm back down here. This is not good. Let me through. Please. Oh, that scared me a little bit. He like sniffed in my ear. made my heart drop a little bit. I was like, what the fuck? A loyalty card for the Second Heaven convenience store. They pride themselves on their fried chicken. There's only one convenience store on the island. The card says in association with Dead Nebula. Everything's associated with Dead Nebula. They got corporations up the wazoo here too. Okay, we have this. Nice. It fit. Okay, I don't have it. Okay, I need another green crest. Don't know where it is. I've only found one ever so far. Give me a green crest. Oh. Desirable Bearchan phone charm obtained. Bearchan, a famous dog on the island that saved a man's life. Oh, how nice. Cute little Bearchan. Alright, this is where I wanted to be earlier. I want to hang out with Crimson again. Did you see the Grand Marshals last night? I didn't see Akiko last night. You should speak to her. Okay. Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's movements last night? Got nothing more than what Akiko says. Okay. Let's hang out. What are you planning on doing with your amassed wealth? If trade is good, you're carrying a lot of blood crystals. Quiet life. That's why I'm down here, away from the tower. Not the greatest fan of people. Having a big chunk of change allows you to live your life in peace. You're still an idol. You still have your job to do. We all have our crosses to bear. Have you tried that new beer I'm on the can of? It's good. I bought a can. Last one on the island. There's a competition to win a date with me with a winning ring pull. Anyone win? I'll let you into a little secret. There are no winning ring pulls. I know certain things about the Dead Nebula Company. I told the CEO that I know these things, and she made the winning ring pull disappear. I'm not a prize to be passed around.
Sorry.
I dread to think what your file on me looks like. I know all sorts, but there's always more to learn. Ooh, might get a little flirty. Maybe you can learn more about me one day. Don't be a tease. I'm seeing you, lady. Just saying, might want to flirt a little.
Business is business.
How many crystals do I have? I don't know how many I should...
Nice doing business with you.
Okay, I have 10. I can do a few. How many of these does she have? Wait, is that all of them? Okay, I've actually gotten all of them now. Perfect. What's happening? Oh, we were in her apartment, now we're not. Okay. What's back here? Anything cool? Help! I'm stuck! I could not move. It was scary. Wait, do they grow a different, or do they glow red when I haven't unlocked them? Who's near me? Oh, Shiki. Shinji. This paradise is creeping me out. When the veil falls on the naked body of crime is exposed, the island begins to crumble. The balance is tilted and the illusion falls apart. That's poetic. I'm trying it out. I know you think I'm a asshole, but I'm giving speaking nice a go. It's hard though. You're doing well. You're making me blush, Love Dies. Peace. Ah. Now I'm all wet. Have the breakfast. Oh, give me another song, new music song. Watch the sunset with me, listen to the ocean. Just one at a time, the sunset heals all. Can I? Ooh, there we go. Okay, now we can just listen to music straight out of Starlight. It's like we got our little earbuds in and we're vibing. Gaudy blood pendant obtained. A gemstone fused with the owner's blood, worn by the prideful with something to show. What do we have above us right now? Actually, a lot in this building alone. Unmarked videotape strike fear into the minds of the cautious. What's on it? Who made it? Why was it abandoned? Will I be put on a list if the authorities know that I have it in my possession? Yes. Never watch anything ever. You can be put on a list. It's terrifying. Have I passed any yet? Nope, none passed yet. One's gonna be right next to me up here. An ornate collection of tales of the silent goat given as a coming of age present. Aw, how sweet. Wait, did I just see Shinji? Yeah. I see him. I'm just trying every single door. Oh, see him again. Can I get two of them in view? Yep, you can see both of them. He's in two places at once. That shit's crazy. Used to intercept communication between citizens. So much insanity, some horniness, thousands of secrets. I see you.
The rain here is a blessing, Loved Eyes. This island is too hot. Heat makes people crazy. Why can't you fix that? The Syndicate runs this island. It's a miracle there isn't a slaughter every day.
It's the reality folding drive. It kicks out a nuke's worth of power every second.
Fix it!
Take it up with Masahiro Heavy Industries.
I don't deal with customer service. Just make it happen. I'll catch you later.
Okay. Maybe let's stop folding reality. It's kind of cringe. The hero of the 19th corruption, Crimson Acid, she slit the throat of a demonic general. Good for her. And her reward was being sucked into being an idol that she didn't want to be. Awesome. Oh, sweet. We needed that. Very good, very good. What's up here? Anything? There's no way to control yourself once you're in the air. So you just have to be careful to aim precisely where you want to go, because you cannot change direction in the air. This is the building I didn't come up, right? Yeah, if I go down this, I'll get stuff. Perfect, need more of those. Never gonna complain. These buildings should be clear. Yes, they are. Unless it's you're that. Fleeting fragments of a citizen's memories of their previous life must be hard adjusting to the island. What did I just miss? Okay, this. Okay. Oh yeah, now I can do this now. That's, oh, 2. Okay, this time I will complain. That was all for 2 blood crystals, really? But I mean, I guess everything in this game is easy to find anyway, because you have this ability. Shinji? What are you doing in here? What makes this abnormal? Look at it. If you can't tell, you weren't meant to know. I couldn't tell. Is this the work of a god?
This is no damned harmony. This is human through and through. I can smell it.
Are you sure?
There's something rotten in the mix, but gods have bigger interests than you people.
I wonder how trustworthy Shinji actually is. He doesn't seem like he's trying to be purposely deceitful. He doesn't seem like he's genuinely trying to help, though, either. He's just kind of existing. Insignia of a crime clan ruled by crazy Davos, fearful woman with an eye patch. Not one to be messed with. Oh wait. Parkour, baby. Padlock that symbolizes an endless love between 2 people. Okay. Oh, now I gotta try to get on top. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Got it. Although I don't know why I came up here. Now my palms are sweaty. No lie, my palms are actually getting sweaty from being up here. What the hell? Who knows where it fell from? Who knows who dropped it? I hope the rose makes someone happy. These are directly below us. Oh, Shinji. I do have to go to Shinji from here, it looks like. There we go. I didn't want to dash because I knew it'd overshoot it. Stretches further than you think, Love Dies. This has been millennia in the making. This could bring the whole syndicate down. Shinji, did you kill the council? Are you out of your mind, Love Dies? I'm a crippled demon that has barely maintained a physical form.
I'm barely in this realm of existence. There's no way I can go crazy with a knife and kill the whole council. Besides, why would I kill the council?
Spite? You seem the type.
I ain't got time for spite. You Syndicate aren't as big of a deal as you think. Just 'cause you got your noble mission doesn't mean you're shit. There are a lot of planets out there. Don't give me this shit about me killing them. I ain't one of your suspects. It's impossible.
Okay. It's gonna be Shinji. Ooh, wait, there's a lot of clues there and only one clue there. I'm gonna try to jump. Oof, there we go. From the other side? Damn you, Shinji. What the hell?
You know what I like?
Long walks on the beach?
Something on the beach, if you know what I'm saying. Sex! I was going to say knives. I like knives. I like knife crime, a good stab, an excellent slash. You put a knife in the right hand and you can change the world.
Yeah, I think. I don't think you're wrong. But it makes me uncomfortable that you're right. I mean, I don't like knife crimes. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you just might be right about the knife in the right hand means world change thing. It's kind of like what happened with World War I with a pistol and one guy, or a few guys. The assassination of Ferdinand. Archduke Franz Ferdinand, I don't know. Malicious secretive cassette obtained. The Syndicate monitor all phone calls to citizens, record messages for each other on cassette tapes. More lore, world building, what the hell? Don't build your world. What the fuck? Oh, I've already been in there. I should make sure I'm leaving doors open for places I've already explored. It actually doesn't even matter. I literally have I can hold down Q and see every collectible that I haven't collected. So it really doesn't matter. Plants are very calming. We could all do with some calm. I feel like that's been said to me before. I haven't been here before. A slow poison of ambition creeps through your veins, never living for the moment, but the next moment. The next moment will forever be out of reach. It doesn't exist, it never can. Okay. Y'all are being weird. Where the hell am I? Crimson Acid phone charm, mostly collected by men, but she has quite a few female fans. Oh, I might be a female fan, let me tell you. Get a silent goat walk with me. Ugh. Carving about the first god, Silent Goat, was the first god evolved man had contact with, sometimes known as the first for this reason. Captured outside the city of Mahoda, ending in India, tortured in the Crystal Caves, became aware of the Syndicate and gifted them his power, killing himself. Oh. Wait, I have been here? There's one thing open that makes me think I've been here, but then everything else is not interacted with. Weird. Slightly sweet melon flavored soda, best enjoyed for on a summer's day under a tree, fearing the last drop and having to return to whatever it was you were doing. How do I get up there? No, my eye itches. Alright, let's actually talk to some people again. Haven't done that in a minute. I actually haven't been to the witness once. We should go to him. I think he's in this building. We're gonna have a lot to talk to him about. More refreshing than a cosmic apocalypse. Apocalypse. Anything down here we need to grab before we go up? In this courtyard? Nah, not in this courtyard. We'll be okay. Let's go see the witness. Standard gift given to the host when a syndicate member visit each other. Craftsperson tools are a thing of beauty. The grip has been worn into the perfect fit for the user's hands over years of use. I'm just a hoarder. I'm collecting useless things. I'm gonna investigate this first, that way I can question him about anything without needing to talk to him again. Crying Grudge, a statue of the prophet Crying Grudge. The god endlessly weeps at the visions of the future he cannot unsee. Witness collects and breeds rare plants. Sometimes he gives them as gifts and then hounds you to take proper care of the most fragile plants on the planet. Witness's phone. I can take this to the comms tower and verify its location. Good, we got his phone without any kind of trouble. Holy Catalyst. Relics from Persia from before the Great Betrayal. These are early depictions of gods and demons. So the witness has been around forever, I'm pretty sure. Or at least from early days? I don't know. I need to find a calm down. Oh, wait, we can trace Akiko's position when she made the call. That's huge. We need some of that. Alright. What's up, witness? Hey, what's up, Alex? Under the gaze of the gods, the so-called investigation freak returns to the island sequences. Witness the end overseer of each dying paradise. Born in the Chaos Palace in northern Iran in 981 under the sign of Destroyed Eden. As a child, Witness was enslaved under the banner of Crying Grudge and put to work building the perpetually growing Chaos Palace in North Persia. Yeah, the art style is actually really, really cool. It's a vaporwave kind of art style. It's definitely a different style of game than I've ever played before. During the Great Betrayal, Witness refused to budge in his devotion, fleeing to hide within the impossible labyrinth of the Chaos Palace. Ezekiel found Witness and urged him to follow him. They became close. Witness was still a young man, and Ezekiel older and wiser. Witness looked up to him as a father figure after being taken from his own father at a young age. Witness holds a great deal of responsibility overseeing the end of an island. He ensures every failure is perfect. He collects and breeds rare plants in his penthouse. Good to see you again, Witness. Apologies for Starlight, I do remember you. How long has it been since you last did work for our holy masters? Time moves so strangely here. We are grains of sand that drift into the astral wake of the heavenly titans. Especially after last night. The island is ready to end. Time flows broken. The gods are displeased. We're supposed to be their loyal servants, our only purpose to resurrect them. Now we squabble and scheme. Our holy work brought to a screeching halt by murder. So many have strayed from the path. This must be a sign from the gods.
Sure.
The gods are capricious idiots, fallen from the light and into heresy just like the rest of this island. We're devoted to them, but don't think they're righteous.
Time is repulsive.
I'm here to weave some truths, not do their work. You've forgotten our holy purpose as well. Too many have.
Strange.
What's with the holy proclamations? This isn't your usual style. Far too much has happened in your absence. Truths have become more mutable. Our masters are not being served. The syndicate has lost its way. I have not strayed from the path. Too many of us have forgotten what it means to serve our masters. I fear last night was one of our punishments. Or maybe it was a divine reminder. Our gods work in esoteric ways. Are you here to punish the wicked monster that committed this atrocity? The sinner that allowed demons onto the island, will he burn in the fire of justice?
Sure.
You can be sure of it. Any that would hinder the ascension of our cosmic overlords must be purged. Now, how can I assist you with your holy work? Alright, let's hang out first. I am not one for long conversations. The gods are watching us. Do they think they are happy with what they see? Probably not. They are the calm eye of the storm, and we have fallen away from them, swept away in a monsoon of sin. Please tell me you also devote yourself to the holy masters. I am a servant of the gods, but I have a job to do. Everything is secondary to our holy work. The recent bloodbath says otherwise. Please join me in prayer. He journeyed across the stars. He came to us and gifted us so much. He was the first and holy catalyst. Man's dark age was scorched by the fire of devotion. Jesus, this dude is religious. In the face of sin and heresy, I sing for Silent Goat. He heard us in the crystal caves. He will hear us again. The first, the holy catalyst, the Silent Goat. May we always walk with you. Maybe another time, witness. I pray that you do not fall into sin. Alright, we got a lot to question him about. We got a lot of stuff that involves him. A lot of things that we might be able to get answers on. So let's get going.
Pride can
Henry.
hide.
Do you believe Henry is responsible? All I can do is trust in the gods and have faith that what happened was part of their divine will.
Bad feeling about this.
Do you believe Henry did it? It is not for me to question the gods. You're not questioning the gods, bud.
The truth remains obscured.
Witness, do you think anyone has a motive for killing the council? Our holy mission has been left unattended for too long. Any number of sinners here could have done it. Perhaps it was an act of the gods. Heavenly anger leads to heavenly smiting. Heavenly anger? Is that what happened last night? Our holy mission is to exalt and resurrect our astral masters. This has been forgotten. Too much focus has been put on the island sequences. What good are the islands if not raising our gods from slumber? The gods seethe with anger. I can feel it. The signs are all around us. Demons, murder, sin. The gods always punish those that sin. Those are the rules. The syndicate sins, but by not giving everything to our lords. Perhaps this was an act of punishment by the gods.
That's
Do gods often use knives? Gods use instruments to carry out their will. Is Henry their instrument? That's for you to find out. Judge would not have called the investigation freak out of exile if we had to answer. There's the fucking word. Calling me a freak just like everyone else. Jesus. So anyone including the pantheon of astral deities should be responsible for the council murder. Righteous work is never easy work. Do you have motive for killing the council? I am a humble servant, striving to live on the righteous path. Murdering the council is not on that path. What reason would I have to kill the council? How does that benefit our holy mission? Who determines the path? The gods, of course. Did the gods want you to kill the council? Don't be ridiculous. Why were you butting heads with Montserrat so much? What does that have to do with
I
anything?
need to investigate this.
I need to know why someone was clashing with a murder victim. Our leader was not following the holy mission. His focus was on the island sequences and not the gods. Straying from the path? Sounds like he was straying from the path. Yes, I'm glad you understand. Our first priority is to prostrate ourselves before the gods, not build ourselves a nice home. If our islands fail, then what is the will of the gods? If we trust in them, we will be saved.
Don't
Did that make you angry enough to kill? I know you must ask these questions, but it pains me to hear you question my loyalty and faith. You voted against every proposal he put forward, didn't you? That is the point of our democratic meetings. We all have a say on the direction of the syndicate. His direction veered away from our holy mission. I voiced my disagreement with it. What kind of proposals were they? Advancement towards the so-called Perfect 25. I don't care about our new home being perfect if the gods are not there to celebrate with us. Look out to the ocean of madness. So many pyramids sit empty. 24 island sequences and we only have one pyramid resident. We are capable of so much more. Why haven't we done more? Montserrat had other plans. Grand Resurrections could wait until the island sequences were solved. What is the point of Perfect 25 if the gods remain in pain? I wanted to remind Montserrat of the Syndicate's purpose, so I voted against everything he and the rest of the council put forward. Did you remind him with a knife by any chance? Absolutely not.
Why?
Why have you started taking calls in private? Why is this anyone's business? Are you hiding something? Plotting something? Don't be ridiculous. I understand you have become more secretive, maybe a bit paranoid. Who told you that?
Crime?
You hiding something from me? Others get jealous when you have a purpose in life. My holy work doesn't concern those who are straying. My personal business is my own. Secrets are dangerous, witness. They can take physical forms before you realize. You don't need to lecture me, investigator.
Where?
Where were you last night? I spent the night here in my apartment.
Sure.
Can anyone corroborate, or am I just taking your word for it? You don't need to take that tone with me, investigator. Architect Carmelino was here as well. We left when we were summoned to the crisis meeting. Okay. Some romance at the end of the island? That period of our lives is long gone, investigator. Is there anything odd about her behavior? We had a pleasant time. We shared some wine and I'd been saving and prepared to say goodbye to
I need to
paradise.
investigate this.
And you two were in each other's company all evening? I stepped out on the balcony to take a phone call from Grand Marshal Akiko. It was fleeting. No more than 5 minutes.
Crime?
What time was this call? Shortly before death visited the island. Akiko was reporting the escape of Henry.
Got it.
That matches with what Akiko told me. Not long after, marshals were stationed outside of the elevator to my apartment. Do you have any proof that you were both in your apartment? The nightmare computer at the entrance logs everyone that enters and exits the apartment. You can pull the records from that and check yourself. Why is yours the only apartment with a logging system? Can't be too careful. I take my privacy seriously. Paranoia, got it.
Thank you.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Crime cannot hide.
Tell me about the moment the council died. I know you suffer from psychic death screams. Doomjazz can't be trusted with patient confidentiality around you. Yes, every time a person dies, I am assailed by their psychic death scream echoing out into space. Doomjazz prescribes me a medication for it.
Ah,
Did you suffer from death scream trauma when they died? Yes, I was assailed by the psychic death screams of the council. I was brought to my knees by the pain. What do you know about KHX's disappearance? Nothing. He went off for periods of isolation. Sorry, I can't help more. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night? Spoke to her when she reported Henry's escape, but I didn't see her until the crisis meeting after the killer had been arrested. Kiko said she called you at the time of the murder. She did, but something is troubling me about it. I am seeking guidance from those in the stars about how to proceed. If I say anything, it may be misconstrued. I'm a professional. You can tell me anything. Let me ponder on it. He knows something with the timeline. Because he knows exactly when they died. I need to talk to him about that and get the exact time that everyone died. Did you see Yuri last night? He is secretary to the architect. Have you spoken to her? What do you know about the second Holy Seal? Nothing, Lady Love Dies. It's a mystery to everyone on the island. What do you know about Henry's escape? Only what the Grandmaster Marshal told us. Have you spoken with her? Did you see the architect last night? I don't know what to tell you other than what I've already said. She came to spend the evening with me here. If you want to know what she did before, you need to ask her. Did you see Crimson last night? I didn't see her, Love Dies. Did you see the doctor last night? The doctor claimed to be in his clinic all night. Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's movement last night? The monster's movements have been recorded by the Grand Marshal. Did you see Lydia and Sam last night? Speak to Yuri, he is their handler. What? What? That is weird. Do you know anything about the murder of the martial guards outside of the council building? Is this case not open and closed? Do you believe there's more? Have you scoured the council building? What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago? Henry is a curse on us all. His possession 10 years ago condemned the island. There's nothing else to know. The Dead Zone is our reminder of his crime.
The end times are looming.
Why do you say that Yuri was Lydia's handler? That was a weird thing to say, because Yuri is not a part of their relationship. Maybe I need to talk to Yuri again? I really hate that guy. Rose and Rain Residences, luxury apartment for the Syndicate. I used to live in a place like this. Were those my thoughts, or? Oh, Yuri's right here. I didn't know we were so close to him.
Urinoid.
What do you want, freak? What kind of music do you like, Yuri? Good, a properly addressed question. Why do you want to know? I want to get to know you. Have you been drinking, freak? Do you have any interests? I do enjoy some music, classical, music that improves your mind. Studies show that the impact of listening to classical music only lasts for 10 minutes. There aren't any long-term effects. Quiet. Goodbye, freak. Goodbye, Yuri. Oh, we have a lot to talk about again. Alright. Enchanted Blue is secured by god hunters in the real world. She's in the pyramids hidden in the caverns in the Sahara. Syndicate exists to resurrect the gods. How can we sit idly by when a goddess is in the hands of an enemy? Retrieving her would be a suicide mission. You're familiar with deception by gods, right? Like you disgraced freak? I haven't been deceived. That's a crime. Future counselors can't commit crimes, can we? How did you go through such a big transformation? Enchanted Blue blesses those she deceives with physical perfection. You're saying I'm perfect, freak? You like what you see? I'm not into little boys. Bah, you're a joke, freak. You're gonna fail and go back to exile if you keep focusing on everyone except the killer. What if you're the killer? Is this the brilliance of your investigation technique? Just ask rhetorical questions and hope someone confesses? Judge made a mistake bringing you back. I've scanned your phone. You can have it back now. Believe me now, freak? No, I don't. Phone records prove my alibi. There's a 10-minute period where your phone went dark. Your alibi has a hole. Lydia told me she lost contact with you last night during this 10-minute window. She tried to contact you while she was waiting at the Paradise Gates just before the murder. And?
Why?
Were you in the council building? Didn't want to be contacted? Of course not. The reality folding drive might have disrupted the communications. Sure. At the end of an island, the folding drive does a final burst to power both islands during the transition. The radiation sometimes causes localized areas of communication and electrical interference.
That's weird.
That seems convenient. What do you want me to say? I mean, wouldn't it just disprove that if we took Witness's phone and he didn't have the gap? Alright. Missing ring. I heard you're missing a ring, Yuri. Of what interest is that to you? Is it this one? Give me that. Ah ha ha!
Done.
It's impolite to snatch. Want to tell me what's going on in the what it's doing in the fist of KHX's dead body? I have no idea. He made it for me and I lost it. Someone probably found it and gave it to him, recognizing his work. Anything else you want to tell me? I don't know anything else, freak.
Why?
Why did you shut the boat trips down early, Yuri? Just answer the question. It was part of shutting down the island, ready for the end. But why? It never normally happens and none of the other systems were shut down prematurely. Don't question how I do my job, freak. I had some security worries and shut it down.
Fine.
To have anything to do with the dead body at the bottom of the cliff? What dead body? I have no idea what you're talking about. But surely this is the jurisdiction of the marshals. You're supposed to be investigating the council murder. It might be linked. Did you have anything to do with it? Definitely not, freak. A lot of bad coincidences then. Must be. Your job is to direct Lydia when she moves us to the next island, right? What do you want now? What did you direct her to do right before the council murder? I asked her to take her husband Sam off the island. The end of the island party was over and his bar could be shut down. What time was this? About 23:40, I think. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night? Didn't see her, freak. Did you see Crimson last night? I knew she was ready to pick up, but I left her until the end. She hates it here, and I had the power to make her wait a little longer, so I did. Is there anything you can tell me about Henry's movements last night? Seriously, do I need to hold your hand, go and speak with the Grand Marshal? Did you see the witness to the end of last night? I am aware the architect planned to visit him last night. You can check with her. How do you know? I'm the architect's assistant. I arrange her appointments and make sure that she can carry out her work without being obstructed by anyone else on the island. What do you know about the escape last night? What would I know? Alright, that's it. Alright, we've already maxed out Dr. Doomjazz, but we might need to go back there just to talk with him again, I'm not sure. If we're in the area, I'll head down there, but I'm not going to really go out of... I mean, we're kind of in the area right now. Who else should I check with? Oh, there is an exclamation point by Doomjazz. So I guess we'll head down. That's fine. Wrong elevator. That one took me up. I didn't want to go up. Where's the right elevator? I forget. Is that it? I think this is it. Alex, if you're watching and want to play some Valorant at any point, I'm down. Alright, let's talk to Doom Jazz.
It's been wonderful to see you again.
I am enraptured by you, Love Dies. Besotted, enthralled.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Where's this going? I understand the key to your heart is information. You desire the unknown.
To do with it.
Maybe there's something I can help you with. You have something you want to tell the investigator? Akiko's in trouble. She's been mixing business and pleasure. The council found out. They're planning on stripping her of authority on the next island. Oh! Is this about her relationship with Captain Both? So you know.
Is this a fact?
Who told you?
You've got this wrong.
Ais Kiwami, a while before he died. He gets loose-lipped after a drink.
The
And who told Akiko? I get loose-lipped around a woman in pure armor. In power armor. Thank you, Doctor. I've been told that you're in love with Akiko. I assume you paid for that secret? It's none of your business or anyone else's. It has nothing to do with your case. Would you kill the council for revenge for the death of your father? You've got some guts coming out of my yacht flinging bullshit like that around. Just doing my job, Doc. I'm not a killer. Never have been, never will be. Regardless of what happened to my father. Even if it put Akiko in harm's way? You're jumping to some pretty big conclusions and exhausting my goodwill. My personal life and feelings are none of your business.
Investigator.
I didn't kill the council and there's nothing in this world that would make me a killer.
I'm a professional.
I was a battlefield medic but didn't carry a weapon. I've seen the nightmare of death and do not intend to inflict it on anyone else no matter what.
Professional.
This conversation is over. Did you experience a comms blackout last night from the reality folding drive burst? Can't say I did. That's pretty unusual. Tell me about the inhibitors used to sedate Henry. Masahiro Heavy Industries Tech. Drugs that sedate the body and inhibit psychic ability. They were designed specifically for victims of demonic possession, calm the body and mind, and stop them from lashing out. Henry's dosage level has been correct for the last decade. Do you know if anything can interfere with Henry's inhibitors? You're not the first person to ask, Love Dies. Who?
This is bad.
Witness. Huh. Witness is responsible for overseeing the end of the island and ensuring it all goes smoothly. You're obsessed with fail points in the process. He got worried that Henry could be a fail point. Could he get loose at the end? He's executed and not part of the slaughter ritual with the other citizens. There's a time when he's out of his cage before he's executed. Akiko handles the execution, so he's in safe hands, but Witness got obsessed about the inhibitors that keep Henry sedated. Are they a fail point? Possibly, but you'd have to get past the Grand Marshal. He'd need a massive spike of adrenaline. The only way I can think of to provide that would be an injection. Could someone have done that? Adrenaline is manufactured by the body. You need a drug to induce it artificially. His blood work came back clean though. No one gave him that drug. Akiko thinks the demon... Jesus. Akiko thinks that the demon tricked the inhibitors and that's how Henry escaped. It's certainly a theory. Is it a good one? There's no proof. I can't say anything without proof.
I'm worried.
We've never encountered the phenomenon before, but every race of demons is different. It's worth considering, but you need to try and find proof before relying on theory. Keep that in mind. Did you see the Grand Marshal last night?
How?
I saw Akiko after the murder when I examined Henry. I can't help you with that. With anything... I can't help you with anything before that, Love Dies. Have you spoken to Akiko? Okay. Did you see Crimson last night? She has her little emporium. Go ask her. Is there anything else you can tell me about Henry's movements last night? You've spoken with Akiko, right? She'll tell you what he did. Did you see Lydia and Sam last night? I was in my clinic all night and didn't see them. Lydia should have been in contact with Yuri though. Did you see Witness to the End last night? I don't know what he was doing, but he's normally in his apartment on the last night of the island. Go ask him. Alright. And we actually cannot hang out with him anymore. We are all done with him now. Did I ever actually investigate this?
Is this a fact or a truth? I don't like this. Is
Oh,
this a
that's
fact?
it. Alright, I might hop off of this game and maybe hop on some Valorant. So yeah, I'll go ahead and find a spot for me to save, which is right over here. And save and exit. Then I might stream some Valorant.
Getting saved.
Alright, adios and peace. I will be probably back in like a minute or so. Peace.